Praise the Lord, Church of Encino. My name is Nicole Martinez, and I pray that each and every one of you is having a wonderful week so far. I know that these times can be tough, and I know that we may find ourselves in kind of a rut because we're stuck at home, but I promise that the Lord has a plan for all of us, and we'll be able to worship alongside with each other soon, and being able to see each other soon, which is just how He intended in the house of God. So for this week, I had a thought in my mind that has resonated with me for quite a long time, and it's the idea of prayer and how strong and beautiful it can be, and something that we don't even realize is there. So to start off, I would like to start with a verse, 1 John 5:15, and it goes, "And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of Him." Do you ever get so overwhelmed with feelings that you feel like the best way to relieve that is through words and prayer? I have found myself in moments where all I want to do is cry over something that shouldn't mean anything to me anymore. However, because I'm still flesh, I can't stop myself. And truthfully, that's what sucks about being such a sensitive person and having such a sensitive heart. Your heart hurts for those who have hurt you, and you seek the attention of those who have left you in the first place. But ironically, that's the beauty of being human. Truthfully speaking, a good cry does not hurt once in a while, but have you ever gotten to a point where the tears just don't help the situation anymore? Not because of the overwhelming sadness, but because crying doesn't feel like a release anymore. It feels like it's stopping you from being the best version of yourself that you can be. I have found myself in a bunch of those moments this year, and just recently it has clicked to me in my head that it's not just being sad, but it's finding frustration in your heart. And what's the best thing you can do when you're frustrated? Some people may say talk about it with other people, but in my mindset, it's prayer. I'm not going to lie, that has been one of the hardest lessons for me to learn, which is somewhat ironic since all I've ever known is church. I've grown up underneath the pews, I've sang all of the hymns, and I've been part of every ministry you could possibly think of ever since I could walk and talk. However, it's something that has always been somewhat difficult for me to understand because what I don't realize is the beauty of what a small prayer can carry. You always hear the saying that God is your best friend. Talk to Him that way, but I can personally admit that that's not as easy when you're young and you get embarrassed by everything that you could possibly mess up on. So imagine messing up on being able to talk to your Creator. It just seems so scary. Yeah, it's just not something that I would want to put myself through because I am just too afraid of messing up in front of my God. But what I don't realize is that God created us, and God created the words that we want to say out of our mouths, and He knows what we're going to talk about even before we say anything. But what I didn't realize is how simple a prayer can be and the power that each word can carry. When you're young, you don't realize that your prayers can cast out demons, bring healing upon someone's body, and peace upon your own heart in the times of stress. The few words that you share with God in any moment can have an immediate positive effect on you, even when all you want to do is cry. Because I found myself in moments, and I found myself with my family in moments where there's so much going on around us, but the only thing that could possibly bring us peace in those moments is being able to talk to God. Trying to be happy when you're at a sad point in your life feels like the toughest obstacle to get through, and I've had many of those in my time. And as young as I may be, I feel like I've found myself in many moments where I can't get past a sad moment in my life. However, I can personally say that the few words that you share with God can completely change the situation that's in front of you, and can also change the path that lies ahead of you. In conclusion, the verse that I would want to share, because this verse has really resonated with me throughout this whole idea, is 1 Samuel 2:1, and it says, "My heart rejoices in the Lord. In the Lord my horn is lifted high. My mouth boasts over my enemies, for I delight in your deliverance." I pray that this message speaks something to you, and you can be able to take this along with you throughout the week. And I hope to see you all soon. God bless.